quiet, Stanford, they'll think.
It's good, St
Percy. Quiet.
Now, well, good morning, boys.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boys. All right, settle down and give me your attention.
Yes, sir.
And if we don't get these sums done today, you boys are going to be in serious trouble.
I got one right last lesson, sir.
All right, Stanford, I know all about that.
No, he never said. He was delirious.
He was
what
nothing
are you
of the
talking
sort.
about?
Don't you remember, sir?
Bottomley, will you hold your tongue? I know perfectly well what happened last lesson. We did Stanford a serious injustice.
Yes, sir.
Pipe down. Keep quiet. He was working out a sum while all the rest of us were listening to one of Greenbottle's ridiculous poems. And by the time I'd eventually got Greenbottle quiet, I'd lost track of everything and quite naturally didn't know what Stanford was talking about. Yes, Bottomley,
Yes, sir.
All right, Stanford, but just because you got a sum right last lesson doesn't mean that you can trade on that and do no work today.
No, sir.
Right, well, we'll start the first problem immediately.
Our dog died last night.
Yes, well, that shows... Have it on?
I just said our dog died last night.
Did it?
Yeah.
And just what has that got to do with the first problem?
Well, the first problem was where to bury him.
Yes. What? Listen, you'll be buried with him if you don't keep quiet. I know you're just trying to hamper our work. We're here to do arithmetic. Nobody's concerned about your dog.
Well, I am.
Yes. Well, look, I don't care about that.
Well, I can't help it if I was fond of the dog.
All right, I didn't say you could.
I'm fond of all dogs.
Yeah, all right, I don't want to listen to rubbish like that.
That's not rubbish.
Isn't it?
I just said I'm fond of all dogs.
I know what you said, but it's rubbish.
Well, I get on all right with you.
Yes, but that's different. What? What did you say then?
Say, sir?
Yes, did you call me a dog?
Your dog, sir? No.
Well, that's what it sounded like.
No, sir. I just said what I say is true.
True?
Yes, sir.
What about me being a dog?
No, sir. I never knew about that. But what I was referring
Oh, you
to
didn't
was...
know about that?
No.
Serves you right, Bobby. And I should have given you the stick as soon as you started this business. Every day it's the same with you. If you can waste our time, you will. But I'm determined to see that you don't, so just watch your step.
Yes.
Now, the first problem deals with the velocity of sound.
Yeah.
Strike. What's
right.
velocity,
Listen,
sir?
will you stop these interruptions? How do you expect me to teach you anything if you're going to chip in all the time? Right. Now, for all practical purposes, we can say that sound travels through the air at a speed of 1,100 feet per second.
Why, sir?
I read it in a book. No, Stanford, do you want the stick?
No, sir.
Well, stop asking questions. The velocity, that is, the speed, varies slightly with the temperature. But we'll disregard that in our present working and assume that sound travels at the rate of 1,100 feet per second.
Yes.
Now, this is very much slower than light. This travels at 186,000 miles per second.
Yes. Oh, I do not.
Of course you do. It's not a bit of... What? Oh, Greenbottle.
Yes.
Would you mind refraining from bursting in on a conversation as soon as you arrive?
Yes.
We weren't talking about you, you idiot. I only wish you did travel at the same velocity as light. Then you might get here on time for a change.
Yes, well, I've got a note.
Yes, but you what?
I've got a note.
A note?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes. What explains why I'm late?
Oh, I see. What? Oh, would you try and speak English? What explains why you're late?
The note.
Yes, I know.
Yes, but you said what explains why I'm late.
Did I? All right, I know what I said.
Yes, well, I've got a note.
So I gathered.
What explains why I'm late?
Greenbottle, will you stop talking like an adding machine?
Yes.
Stop repeating everything about 15 times.
What's an adding machine, sir?
An adding machine is...
It's a thing like an incubator.
Yes, an incubator. No!
Yes, it is.
Oh, so as soon as you get here, you're going to start an argument. Is that it?
Yes, well, I was just explaining about an adding machine.
All right, well, don't. And just in case you'd like to know, it's nothing to do with an incubator.
Oh, it is so, too.
Oh, so apparently I don't know anything.
Yes, well, you appear to be confused about this incubator business.
Oh, do I?
Yes, you see, it's like this.
Oh, what's the use?
Yes, well, the use is as follows.
Oh, go on, make a fool of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, well, go on, get it over.
Yes, well, an incubator is the thing you put eggs in.
Well, we all know that.
Yes, well, an adding machine is much the same. Only instead of putting eggs in, you put in death adders.
Death adders?
Yeah,
What are
yes,
you talking about?
Greenbottle, you don't know anything whatever about it.
Yes, I do.
Well, I say you don't.
And so do I.
Good on you.
Ain't nothing of it.
No, what? Bottomley.
Yeah?
Unless you want a box in the ears, you'd better keep out of this.
But strike, sir, I'm on your side.
Are you? Oh, well, it doesn't matter whose side you're on. We're not having a battle.
Why, sir?
Well, we don't have... Because we're not, that's why.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, well, I went on a forfeit.
Exactly.
No, he doesn't, sir.
No.
Yes. Well, if I can be of any assistance at any time,
Listen,
just
but-
call.
Now will you keep quiet, Greenbottle? You've apparently got the idea that you can just carry on a babble of conversation just whenever you please. Well, you can't. If you knew anything about what you were talking, it wouldn't be so bad.
No, I'll say.
Yes. Oh, will you? Well, don't say anything. Your knowledge doesn't greatly exceed the mastermind Greenbottle.
Hey? Well, Strike, I know they don't put Death Adders in an incubator.
Don't they? No, all right. Well, we all know that. Or at least we should. That's just elementary.
Sure, they
Yeah.
haven't even got any these days.
Exactly, and that's one of the reasons that... huh? They what?
I just said they don't have them now.
Don't they?
No.
Well, I was under the impression that... Don't they?
No. Well, there's not enough work for them.
No, of course. Wait a minute. What on earth are you talking about?
Hey?
They don't have what now?
Death Adders.
Yes, they do. That they're not extinct by any means. The Australian Death Adder is still living. You know it.
They never had executions in Australia.
Didn't they? Executions?
Yeah, well, not by chopping their heads off anyway.
Chopping their... Look, what on earth has that got to do with it?
Well, they used to do that in the olden days.
All right, well, I know that, but what about it?
Well, they were the blokes who sat down and counted the heads.
Who were?
The Death Adders.
Were they?
Sure,
Yes,
they
all
were.
right.
Yeah,
Quiet.
36,
Look, there's
37,
no...
30.
Keep quiet. There's no need for everybody to talk just because Botany wants to make an ass of himself.
Yes, well, perhaps I'd just better explain things to him.
Yes, I wonder if... No! Greenbottle, you can just keep that mouth of yours closed. You were the one that started all this.
No, I wasn't.
Well, who on earth started to talk about Death Adders?
Greenbottle did.
Yes, exactly. It was you, Greenbottle.
Yes, but Stanford wanted to know what an adding machine was.
All right, well, you had no right to try and tell him even if you did know, which you didn't. But you're not the master here, I am.
Yes,
Well, stop behaving like an idiot.
yes.
I'll do that. No, I mean, if anybody wants to know anything, I'll tell them.
Well, what's an adding machine, sir?
Ow! Now will you keep quiet, Stanford? I'm not here to answer your questions all day.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, well, it's on this blotting paper.
Yes, of course. It's all on the... what is?
The note.
Note?
Yes, my mother wrote a note explaining why I was late.
Oh, and she wrote it on blotting paper.
Yes.
What?
Yes, well, my old man said it saves time.
Saves time?
Yes. Well, a lot of people write on ordinary white paper, then they've got to blot it afterwards.
Yes, of course.
Yes, well, if you write on blotted paper, you don't need to blot it.
No. Oh, well, isn't that a marvellous idea? Well.
Yes. You
Yes.
see the time it saves.
Yes, well, look, I wish you'd follow its example and save a bit of time.
Yes, well, my old man thought of that.
Oh. I don't suppose he's ever thought of taking a long glass of strychnine.
He signed the pledge.
Has he?
Well, that's a pity.
Yeah,
anyhow.
yeah.
Well, look, would it be convenient for you boys just to stop talking now and try a little work for a change?
Yes, sir.
Well, don't put yourselves out.
Why, sir?
The brow! And anybody else who feels like interrupting will get the same treatment. Greenbuckle,
Yes?
you can show me that note after school. I can't waste the time of the class by looking at it now. Now, just look at the clock. Oh, I don't know. Look, you'd never credit that it would be humanly possible to do as little work as we do.
No, sir.
Now, we'll settle down and let's make a start.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, before the menace walked in today, I was explaining to you that I had some problems that deal with the velocity of sound.
Yes, sir.
And actually, I'd told you that the velocity... I had told you the velocity of sound and also of light.
Oh, yes.
Greenbottle,
Yes?
I'm fully aware of the fact that you know most things, but I find it a little difficult to understand how you could know what I said when you weren't here to hear it.
Yes,
Yes, what?
Yes, would you mind saying that again?
Yes, certainly. I said I'm fully aware of the fact that... no, I mean, yes, I wouldn't mind saying it again.
Yes.
What I meant was just keep out of things that you know nothing about.
Yes, but I know the velocity of light.
You do?
Yes, of course I do.
Oh, do you? Well, tell us, Greenbottle. Go on, tell us.
Yes, 32 feet per second and you don't stutter.
No, of course you... 30... What? What are you talking about? Did you say, and you don't stutter?
Yes.
No. Why? What do you mean by that?
Yes, well, the fella who made up those tables stuttered.
Stuttered? Did he?
Yes, and some people to this day still say 32 feet per second.
Do they?
Yes, and that's a thing I can never understand.
No, and that's only one of the things that you can never understand. And never will understand as far as I can see.
Yeah,
The man who invented that table, as you put it, didn't stutter, you idiot.
Yes, he did.
And I tell you he didn't.
Yes, well, why did he talk in duplicate?
Well, that was because... What? He didn't talk in duplicate either. You see, this is just another illustration of you not knowing what you're talking about. 32 feet per second is quite right.
Yes, would you like a drink of water?
Yes, perhaps that'll make me feel better. There, now, what are you... What's the matter with you, Greenbuckle? I'm doing my best to correct your silly mistakes, and all you're doing is trying to be rude.
No, I'm not.
Well, stop answering me back. Although this has got nothing whatever to do with the speed of light, it's quite correct to say 32 feet per second. That is the speed of acceleration. Like a body falling accelerates at the rate of 32 feet per second every second.
Yeah,
Every second?
Well, suppose... well, wait a minute. Look, suppose I fell from the very top of the post office tower. Well, during every second of my fall, the speed at which I fell would be increased by 32 feet per second. Well, do you follow that?
Well, would you mind showing us?
Certainly. Come down to the post office. No! Showing you? Of course I won't show you. Look, apparently you want to get me killed or something. It's all very well to illustrate one's arguments with practical examples, but you can't expect me to do that.
Yes, but we'd watch very carefully.
Would you?
Yes, sir,
I would.
What? Well, look, I'm sorry to disappoint all of you boys, but I'm not going to jump off the post office.
Oh, go on, sir.
I've got my best suit on. There now. Ow! Perhaps that'll help to remind you not to be ridiculous. How long do you think I want to carry on a ridiculous conversation like this? And Greenbuckle,
Yes?
I'd just like you to know that I was originally talking about the velocity of light.
Yeah, so was I.
Were you? Well, light travels at the rate of 186,000 miles per second, and not at the rate of 32 feet per second, stuttering or no stuttering.
Yes, but you're thinking of horizontal.
Horizontal?
Yes, you know, when it's parallel to the ground.
When it's parallel to the ground.
Yes, then it's horizontal.
Then it's horizontal.
Yes, well, that's what I said.
Well, I must be deaf, that's all.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, my uncle's deaf.
Is he?
Yes, of course he is.
Greenbuckle, I do not want to hear about your uncle.
Yes, well, I only said he was deaf.
All right, well, I don't care what you said. I don't want to hear about it.
He's so deaf he's going to use an ear trumpet, even when he's talking to himself.
Does he?
Yes, of course he does.
Look, I don't know how many times I've had to give you the stick today, but I wish to goodness you'd realize that I don't want to hear your voice.
Yeah.
And just let me settle this matter once and for all. Light travels at the rate of 186,000 miles per second, irrespective of whether it's horizontal, vertical, or any other way.
Yes, but I was talking about when it travels downward.
Well, that's vertical.
Yes, well, that's when it travels at 32 feet per second stuttering.
What? Look, I told you about a dozen times that it doesn't. That refers to things falling.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you do? Well, it doesn't sound very much like it.
Yes, but it says so in the poem.
In the poem?
Yes, it says, then all of a sudden darkness fell.
Does it?
Yes, and I bet it fell at 32 feet per second stuttering.
What?
Yes,
Go on,
I made
Paul,
it.
go on,
Yes,
Paul,
yes,
go on.
yes, yes.
I refuse to compete with an encyclopedia. It's perfectly obvious to me that I'm not wanted here at all.
No, sir.
Well, good morning, boys.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, boys.